So often when we're in the heat of the moment, we aren't at our best or making our best choices. Pros and cons helps in taking a pause, zooming out, and thinking about more than just what feels good right now. It's about thinking about what is going to be best in the long run. So I'm here today with JD to talk about what it has looked like to use pros and cons in helping your own child navigate their eating disorder recovery.
Yeah, well, I want to say one thing that I really liked about what you said was taking the pause. That's so important. It's so easy. Everything around fighting an eating disorder is just so emotionally heightened. And I think it's made even harder by the fact that it's your child and all sorts of things. So that pause piece of it, I think, is really important. And then I think that developing a habit really of sort of thinking about, does this decision take us closer to recovery or maybe further away from recovery? That's like a built-in pro-con sort of thing there, because you know what your mission is, you know what you're trying to get to. And then I can think of in times where it was probably most important for us was related to independence in college and sort of the pro-cons of having like really strong continued monitoring and continued accountability even after she was doing really well. And so for us, you know, after pro-conning that situation, we came to the conclusion that given that eating disorders can become entrenched so easily, they're so hard to eradicate, that it really made sense to have a contract that had sort of like some accountability and metrics in it. So, you know, pro-conning it didn't make it pain-free. I want to be clear about that. But it also did make us really feel like we were acting in wise mind, and that one of the things, you know, I'm really passionate about is us moving as caregivers from reacting to acting. And so I think pro-con really, really helps you do that. When we're giving people full information, which I think pro-con does, I think that really enhances our belief in what we're doing so we can stay strong. And then also it's just a really strong signal. We are thinking of all of it, and we are thinking of your feelings in it.
I love how you said that, like staying strong. I think one of the really tough things is that, like in the moment when we're making really tough choices, it can be easy to see just that difficult emotion, and there's this tendency to want to run away from it, or because we feel that negative emotion, that means that that choice is wrong. And if you take a minute to think through and gather all that other information to make that fully informed decision, then we understand the importance of maybe having to embrace or confront that difficult emotion to make the decision that's going to be the right one in the long run.
Yeah, absolutely.